The E-mini playbook market recap, 7 minutes, May 15th, 2023. Starting out with the daily chart as usual, we have a opportunity to recognize one of our 7 market moves. Again, as we go over in the program, 7 market moves: trend, trend pause, trend continuation, congestion, congestion exit, trend continuation, and trend reversal. Different characteristics that the market will go through at each one of those types of moods, and different type of activity that we are involved in our tactics based on where the market is. Today's market we analyze from the trend dots, and the benefits of the trend dots on the daily chart is that they give us a quick summary. These particular trend dots are based on an algorithm that takes into consideration the size of the candle bar for that day, the open and the close for that day, and also the volume for that day. So each particular day, a trend dot is being printed. For example, going back the last few days, we see these trend dots. Then when we bring it together, we are able to see what the trend actually is. So monitoring these trends going back, we see that we have trends, we have trend pauses, we have trend reversals, we have trends, trend pauses, trend reversals, trend pause, and congestion. So very important distinction to make is the difference between a trend pause and a trend congestion. A trend pause is an indication that there's a break in activity, but the market is still showing dominance towards one side. The difference between a trend pause and a congestion is that the congestion indicates that there is no particular side that's in control. So we see the difference here in this being a trend pause, and the trend continues. And this, we had a trend pause for a couple of days, but as it lingers into a sideways market, we go into congestion. So interesting thing, this bar or this box we actually added today because this is shaping up to be a sideways congested market. Important to realize because we have had 1, 2, 3, 4 attempts to break out of congestion, and it has not been successful, hence the sideways trend dots. Important to pay attention to, because if we do see a move outside of this congestion, then we will enter into the phase which we call congestion exit. And then after congestion exit, we go in one of two directions. We will either continue the trend, which will be this that we established, trend continuation, or the second option that we will go into is trend reversal, which the market will go down this way. So those are the interesting phases as we look into the playbook and we see exactly where we are. We see how that impacts our overall scope of where the market is. Sufficiently enough, the same principles of the market move can be applied intraday, and that the market will go through those same phases during the day, trend pause, trend continuation, etc. And it will do it on a micro level. So looking at today's 2-minute chart, we can see examples of that type of activity. Starting with the day's open this morning at 9:30, we went immediately into a trend. We had a couple of trend pauses here, trend continuations. We had a trend reversal, and interesting to note that there was no congestion, so it went right from one trend to the other, which is very possible, and that's a market move to observe. As this shift takes place, we could see the trend dots changing color, giving us an indication that there is a change in sentiment on a daily basis, intraday. So how did we take advantage of that this morning when we saw this potential trend stopping here at this supply demand zone, we were able to go long here and capture the move going upwards. So basically there were two activities today, two trades. One was here, which was a short, capturing this short move in this downward trend, and the other one was a long, capturing this upward move after the sentiment had shifted. But we're able to see all this just by paying attention to the trend dots and how they are moving and analyzing who's in control. Again, being in a daily congested situation, the adjustment that's made is that the profit targets are going to be smaller. The saying of letting profits run does not typically exist in a congested market. Congested market, you take what you can and get out. That's the benefit of knowing when we are in a congested market. So the trend dots tell a story, the daily tell a story. The advanced decline line also tells a story. If we are to bring that in and look at it for today, it confirms the activity that we saw on the 2-minute chart. Market opens, we go down on the advanced decline line, and the NYSE ticks are relatively downward, moving towards 0. The advanced decline line number going downward indicates that there are more decliners than advancers, which jives with the downward activity that we had early in the market. And then this is the indication at 10:15 when we saw the advanced decline line shift towards the upper side. The advanced decline line basically leads price because the advancers outnumbering the decliners is a symbol of a bull market. So when the market is bullish, we see that there's a sentiment towards the upside, and that's the move that we were able to observe later in the day, which led to the long possibilities that were available. So combination of daily, 2-minute advanced decline lines. Again, we go in all of these details in the program, and we have descriptions that give exactly what's being observed here, how to read it, how the play is set up during the day, and how to analyze and basically take the best position possible based on what the story of the day is. Hope everyone had a good afternoon. It's a good wrap up, and I look forward to tomorrow's wrap up as well. Have a good evening.